Yo, what is up guys, my name is E7. It's been such a long time since I made a video. School has been wrecking me, but I'm finally free. I'm out of school, and AP week was getting me. Last time I made a video, I said I would be posting more, but I basically lied. I'm sorry guys. I was really planning on doing so, and it sort of didn't life just didn't work out how I wanted to. But AP week is over. I took 6 AP tests. If you guys know what that is, it's like a couple hours worth of testing. It's like a college class that you have to take in high school, and you take a major test at the end to see how well you did and to see if you get credit for college class as a college class. But this has been my base since the last time you've seen me in my base. You could see I've made some improvements. I got all my Teslas maxed, both my Infernos are going to level 3, and my screen is spazzing. But other than that, that's been that, and I'm going to go over our war real quick right before we get into the actual attacks of the last two wars. We went on a pretty hot streak for a little bit, and then around this time is when we had AP week, as well as I'm pretty sure some of us were on break, and it was just bad times, and then we went back on a hot streak after that, and we're doing fine now. Out of the last, what, 20 some wars, we've only lost 2, tied 1. And we should have won one of them, and my friend was just screwing around, and he just did a bad attack, and we've all had all that jazz, and let's just call it Clash of Clans. But we're gonna go over the last couple, the last war actually, not the last couple, Town Hall 10 attacks, and I'll be making another video right after I post this about Town Hall 9 attacks in the same war. So make sure you guys check that out as well. But let's get straight into it. We're going to see Big D is sick attack, their #1 guy. Big D is our #1 guy, and he's pretty ballin'. He does some pretty ballin' attacks. It's actually just my friend on his account. But we'll see what happens. This is standard GoWife. 3 golems. This is GoWife back in the day when, they did all the non-crazy stuff. This is post jump spell stuff, and no 5 golem garbage, none of that. Actually, I really like 5 golem. I haven't tried it out as much as I probably should have, but it's going back to the classics, if you know what I'm saying. So 3 golems, 2 golems go up, 2 pekkas, heroes up on the top, and it's looking okay. This is a really bad base, just for the sole reason that you can freeze both Infernos with 1 free spell. That is a huge problem. Both his Infernos are down for about 16 seconds, is I think the time for 2 free spells. And Hero's just going to town inside, going to go pick up that 50% as well as the Town Hall, due to the fact that the Queen is being guarded by by 1 golem and the P.E.K.K.A. in there, my bad. And the Queen's just going to be going to work, taking out the Expo before targeting that Town Hall. Golem's explosions also getting that Town Hall down, hopefully. Yep, Town Hall is almost down. Queen's ability just to clean up the last little bit of health on that, as well as the Inferno to pick up the 50%. Good job, Big D is sick. That's a solid 2-star attack. Bringing us even a bigger lead than we previously had. And let's see, what do we want to show? We'll show one of their attacks. We'll switch off. We'll alternate. So this is their #1 guy. Yeah, this is the #1 guy attacking Big D basically as revenge. I think they attacked us first, but this is sort of a weird army comp. He uses, how many loons is that? 5? And I think 1 died before that. 5 loons. Takes care of some of those defenses. The mortar, and I think there was an archer tower, as well as the cannon ends up going down to the hogs on the rage spell, and it also lures out the clan castle. So we'll fast forward through this real quick. He's going. Let's see how he does this. I think he uses his loons. Yep. Uses 2 extra loons to get rid of him. That's a good idea, but I don't think it's worth the trouble. Especially since he's ending up only failing. Wow, that was really bad. He ends up failing anyway. But he uses giants for whatever reason. I don't know what the use of that was. He could have easily just done that with barbarians, but he tries to break through the walls, and he ends up failing on that aspect as well. Archers pick up some extra buildings, and I can sort of understand this. So your troops go straight to the middle, but he sends in all his giants, all his wizards, his heroes, and his clan castle all at once. And he uses a jump spell, as well as his rage and his heal and his freeze all at the same time. So he basically ends up spamming everything. The giants are getting fairly melted fairly quickly to the Inferno, as well as the giant bomb, skeleton traps, all those jazz. And what ends up happening is his wizards go down, his king goes down on the left. Quinn starts hitting the town hall, but whoopsie daisies, there's like 3 skeletons, and he does a stupid idea, which is to use your ability while your queen is taking on skeletons. It's not a good idea, because you end up wasting your extra damage on miniature skeletons that don't have very much health in the first place, and so you're just wasting her ability, and so it's not a good idea to use it. If anything, he should have used your ability earlier, but that was a fail, and they ended up failing a lot. But we'll go back into an actual attack, or actually good attack, by Easy on their number 2 guy. Easy is our number 3 guy, and we'll get right into this. He lures out the CC, but other than that, you can tell by the army that it's fairly standard GoWife, similar to the last raid that Big D did. He's going to go up top with to lure the CC, Witch, Loon, and some wizards. He uses a CC of his own, which is 2 witches, and I think 2 wizards, and he had 3 barbs, I believe. Pretty sure that adds up to 35. But other than that, he uses that to get rid of their enemy CC, except for the Loon, because it's sort of hard to kill a Loon in the CC without, just a bunch of mass wizards and whatnot. But all his wall breakers connect for the most part. Wizards protected behind the 3 golems, and his heroes start to go in. Or he only has his queen. His queen and his P.E.K.K.A.s come in. Jump spell nicely placed. Wall breakers break through another layer of wall, and all his troops are making their way towards the center, making their way downtown. Yeah, I don't know the rest of the song. That's the only part of the song I know, making their way downtown. But Town Hall goes down to a quick swipe from the P.E.K.K.A. Queen's still up, has most of her health. Not really anything besides the golem, or P.E.K.K.A.s, my bad, protecting the queen, and they're going to be able to pick up the 50% no problem, and we'll, as we fast forward to the rest of the raid, boom, 2-star victory. Now back to another fail on Wizardfish, and then we'll show my base getting attacked. So this is Wizardfish's base, the standard. This base is everywhere now. It was really popular about a month ago, and it's still fairly popular now. More of like a revamped version of the space is what most top players use now. But he uses strange strange army composition as last time. Sends in his golem, or not golem, my bad, hog riders, as well as his loon to take care of about 2 different buildings. And I think he ended up using about 30 army spots, and then he uses 2 more to not even take care of the mortar, but to lure out the CC. So I think he's used about 40 army troops to take care of 2 defenses as well as lure the CC. And so he's gonna take him out to the corner, and he has 2 extra loons, and I'm pretty sure he's just gonna do what he did last time to get rid of the CC with the loons. He uses a lot of archers to clump him up, and there you go. Uses both his loons to he ended up failing actually, and then some minions to get rid of the CC. And then he sends in more hogs on a rage spell, which is very strange to me. I don't know why anyone would do this, the way that he ended up doing it. But this is how that works. He used some more archers, wall breakers to break through the wall before he sends in the bulk of his attacks. The giants, wizards, heroes, and then he has freeze, jump, heal, and rage, probably all going to go down at the same time. There comes the heal and the rage. Alright, let's see what happens actually. I didn't mean to. Okay, that was really bad. Speeding on my part. But all his troops end up getting melted by the Infernos, Expos, and Teslas. And realizing and accepting defeat, he ends the battle early to save his queen. And so now, real quick, my base. I don't remember what I ran. This is, I think I got this from Galadon. I think this looks like a Galadon kind of base. Okay, so this is the same sort of army comp. This is their number 3 guy attacking me, and I don't know why this worked on me, but not anybody else. No, but he has hogs on the left. They took out like 4 different defenses, and then he uses more hogs and a rage spell on the right, and takes out even more defenses, about 4 more, and he uses all his hogs and a rage spell. And so now the right side of my base is looking sort of no defenses, looks pretty unprotected, but he sends in his own giant It gets stuck on the wall, and CC is out, and he's gonna come and kill my CC. And we'll see what happens. We're gonna fast forward through this. Hopefully I don't screw up the speeding later on. Lots of archers going down, and he uses his loon. Nice timing. I will give him that. That loon stuff is pretty difficult to do in my opinion. Every time I've tried it, I failed. But they have that one CC loon up, and a minion will take care of that. Boom, you're gone. And he's probably just gonna attack from this side. Use all his troops right here. We'll see what he ends up doing. Okay, so he uses some minions and some archers to get rid of the free buildings, so his troops go straight through the middle, as well as to pick off some percentage. Uses a giant. That was a fail. He sent in a loon on the left. I don't know why. But here comes all his level 5 wizards, giants. Does he have level 7 giants? Yeah, he does. Jump spell. There he goes. Rage spell here. Spell. I didn't want to do that. Okay, there we go. So he has all his wizards are clumped up. They're all shooting storages, which is the whole point of this base. But all his troops get right into the middle, and golems or his giants stayed alive for quite a bit of time. King takes out my town hall. Queen still has her ability. He had 43%, 46. Oh my gosh, this is just climbing up. All his troops started to die, but Archer Queen's ability clutched out the 50%, and that was that. That was a 2-star on me, which sort of sucked, but not on anybody else. We ended up winning this war by 9 stars, if I can do math. But other than that, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Make sure you guys check out all my other videos that I have on Clan War Attacks. I'm going to be posting one right after I post this as well on Tunnel 9, so if that sounds interesting, make sure you guys check that out. But other than that, make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, and peace.